everybody, Bridget here again for our fourth and final video in our yoga series. Today we're going to do a few balance poses and one really nice relaxing pose kind of builds on another pose that we did in one of our first videos. To get started today we're going to start in tree pose. So this pose, there's a few levels that we can do. First level is our easiest balance. We're going to stand right here, toes can stay on the ground, we're on the inside of the ankle. Great for beginners if we're working on our balance. Level 2, we can take that foot up to the inside of the calf. Standing right here is level 2. Level 3, if you're up for the challenge, bring that right foot to the inner thigh on the left side, pressing into that inner thigh, pressing the inner thigh into the foot. Really working on our balance here. Bring the arms up to prayer pose. Abdominals are engaged, foot's pressing down into the mat, and when we're ready, we can, on our next inhale, bring those arms up and extend them out into our tree pose. Hold this pose, guys, here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Bring those arms back down, release that right foot. Shake out that left ankle. Sometimes you'll feel that in the other standing foot. And we'll move on to our next side. Same thing, we have level 1 here on the inside of the ankle, level 2 on the inside of the calf, or we can take it all the way up for level 3 on the inside of the right thigh. We're pressing that right foot. Sometimes you kind of have to adjust it in there. Perfect. When you're there, bring those arms to prayer position. On your next inhale, inhale those arms up above the head, and we're holding our pose here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring those arms back down, release that foot, roll out that right ankle if you need to. Great job, guys. That was our first pose. Second pose we're going to go into is eagle pose. Little tricky to get into, but it's great for focus, concentration, and it really works on our shoulder flexibility as well as our hip flexibility. So I'm going to turn just a little to the side so you guys can see this angle. What we're going to do is take our right arm and sweep it underneath our left arm. That looks easy. It might be tricky. Palms are facing each other. Thumbs are facing me. Arms are lifted up. We're going to slightly bend down into those knees. Here we are lifting the right leg up and over the left thigh. Now guys, you can stay right here, or if you're a little bit more flexible and you can hook that left or that right foot behind the left calf, there's your full eagle pose. Arms are lifted up, focusing that drishti point away from you. We're going to hold this pose here for 5, 4, sink a little deeper, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up out, undo the legs first, then untwist the arms. Move on to that same thing on the opposite side. Again, I'm going to face a little bit diagonal. You can face any way you want at home, right? All right, left arm sweeping under the right arm this time. There it goes. Palms together, thumbs are facing your face. Bend down a little bit. Lift up that left leg. Cross it over the right thigh. And then, if you can try to hook it behind that left or that right calf, you can do so. Sometimes it takes a little bouncing into. We're going to hold this pose here for 5, 4, a little deeper, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Release those legs, undo the arms. There's our balance work for today. Last pose, a little bit more relaxing. Wide-legged forward fold, taking a nice large step with the feet, about 3.5, 4 feet. Give yourself a lot of room between those feet. Our alignment, we want to make sure our inner feet are parallel to each other. We're pushing down through the outside of the feet as well as the 4 points of the feet, the heel and the ball, okay? Hands are on our hips, heads up nice and tall, abs are engaged. We're going to slightly start bending up the hips, falling down, falling down, falling down. When our back is about parallel, we're going to lower that head down. Hands go to the ground. We're going to keep on falling forward. Keep on going until you start to feel that nice stretch. Thighs are engaged, guys. So that means that our muscles are pulled up away from the knee. We're falling, we're falling. We're getting a nice deep stretch through the legs, through the lower back. Just feel it on the inner thigh. And we're holding it here. Take 2 nice deep breaths. If you're a little bit more flexible and you can reach those arms out behind you and come a little bit deeper into full forward fold, you may do so. Otherwise, you're holding our position. One more breath. And exhale. Slowly bring those hands back if you were to full forward fold. Hands to the hips. And roll yourself back up. Last thing to come up is the head. Roll those shoulders back. Come back to center. And guys, I hope you enjoyed our 4 videos this month. It was a great pleasure doing these videos for you. And namaste.